Time now for MLB Diamond Decisions presented by Citrix. How about this from Terry Francona? He had said in the past, Class A, if we need him to go more than 3 outs, we will. Well, here was his opportunity. Bieber goes out after Paredes' base hit, and Class A comes in to get the 4 outs. I love when managers do this, Ruben. They don't do it unless they really need to. It's a playoff, so you know what? Classic can get a 4-out save. Tito used it expertly.
My feeling is that game 1 of a 3-game series is like the game 7 of the World Series. If you win that first game, then you're in the driver's seat, and that's exactly what you saw Tito do. He went with the best guys that were available to him when it's time to win the baseball game, and they closed it out with the best closer in the American League.
Yeah, and the good thing is he only threw 11 pitches, so it wasn't like Classic got used that much either. Youngest teams to make the postseason in baseball history. How about the Mets? 86 Mets. They were 27.2, and the Guardians are a year younger than them. 1970 Reds, 1950 Phillies, going way back, Dodgers and Cardinals from the 40s as well. But it kind of gives you that thought process when it comes to this team. Yeah, they're young, but it's also their style of play as well, Ruben. Like this team, they don't hit a lot of home runs. They don't strike out much. Make a lot of contact. Feels like old school 80s baseball when you were playing.
That what was old will be new again, and that's exactly what you're seeing out of the Cleveland Indians. They play quality baseball. I said at the beginning of this series, this is a team that's going to out baseball every other club, and in the playoff situation, it's about moving runners. It's about making contact. It's about making the pitches when you have to, and it's about base running. I start thinking about like teams like the Kansas City Royals and the Giants in 2014. Those teams played baseball the right way. They moved the runners. They got the big base hit when they had to. You saw it out of Ramirez yesterday with the big home run on a mistake. But when you start thinking about this kind of team, low strikeout rates, contact, running the bases, the defense is spectacular. They've got guys who are playing on the infield now. All 3 of those guys can play in the middle of the infield in any one of those 3 positions. I love the way they go about it. They have a tremendous leader in Tito. There's probably not a better and more exciting manager. I got to believe that this is like, for Tito, he's chomping at the bit when he has these guys, because he's probably like, it's uplifted him because they've got so much energy and they go about the game the right way. It's such a fun team to watch. I hope that they push as long as they possibly can.
Amen, because we all love Terry Francona. And how about this comparison to the 2015 Royals team? Again, don't strike out much, steal some bags, good defense. Perhaps Terry Francona can ride some of that magic. And it's interesting, when you look at their star player, Peeve, with Jose Ramirez, he drives in all these runs. He's got a good personality. In many ways, he reminds you of David Ortiz.
That's right. You know, when I think back to my time playing in Boston and getting a chance, I played against David Ortiz for many years. When I got to be his teammate and you had this larger-than-life character in the middle of a good team, that was an incredible take on the Cleveland Guardians, Ruben, and very relevant. When you have good players around a player like this right here, who's expected to deliver, like Jose Ramirez is expected to deliver, and just keeps doing it and does it having fun, smiling, and playing the game the right way. David Ortiz was prepared just as Jose Ramirez is prepared. These guys are very intelligent baseball players, and they're really intelligent when they're sitting behind home plate getting ready to face a pitcher for the 2nd and 3rd time. We saw that with Jose Ramirez yesterday. He was looking for that changeup, got it up. It reminded me of Game 2 in Fenway Park when Michael Wacha was unhittable. He had an incredible changeup. David Ortiz said, I'm going to get it up and I'm going to hit it over that wall. He did that in Game 2. Jose Ramirez, in that post-game interview with Alana, said, I was looking for Cambio, and he, after too many of them, they're very smart players, they're energetic, they're fun. David Ortiz was this larger-than-life character for us in Boston that we all rallied around. Jose Ramirez is that guy in Cleveland.
I was there in 2016 when he was the man, and it was his last year, and had all this pressure on him for last series, the whole, and he had like an MVP year, man. It was awesome to watch him play. Unbelievable.